Wait, what? No more GDAX? No more GDAX exchange? What is going on? There's a new exchange on the block, or really, maybe it's just a rebranding. Talking about the new Coinbase Pro in this video. Last time I talked about GDAX, a lot of people really enjoyed the video, so let's do it again. Let's talk about this new platform, or this update of GDAX turning into Coinbase Pro. It's all so confusing. Gonna talk about it in this video, so stay tuned. How's it going, crypto fanatics, crypto maniacs? Hope you guys are all having a great day. Today, we're talking about Coinbase Pro. So previously, the exchange for Coinbase was called GDAX, or GDAX, or GDAX, or it was GDAX, GDAX. And that's in the past. There is no longer a GDAX. If you've been using GDAX, you probably have noticed that it's now Coinbase Pro. Or if you haven't ever used it at all, well, now you know that there's a new program out there, a new exchange, and it's called Coinbase Pro. So it's basically just the exchange for Coinbase. When you're using the Coinbase app, all the trades are being executed on here. And if you ever wondered why the price of Coinbase is normally higher than the rest of the market, if you're buying on the actual app, it's because they're pulling liquidity from the exchange, and they're also charging you a little extra for the service. It's easy, it's simple, but you're paying more money to buy cryptocurrency. And also, if you're using the app itself, the Coinbase app, you're paying fees. Now, if you use Coinbase Pro, you are not going to pay any fees as long as you use a limit order. And if you're a beginner and you don't know what a limit order is, let's say right now, Bitcoin is 6,580, and I want to buy some. See down here, the green is the buy side. So if I want to buy Bitcoin and I don't want to buy it with a market order and pay fees, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to the left-hand side. I'm going to click buy. I'm going to put in that I want to buy one Bitcoin for the price of $6,579 there. And I'm going to put post only, place buy order. I don't have the money there right now, so it's not going to go through, but you get the idea. I'm going to place order, and it got rejected. But you can see, basically what happens is going to go on to the bid down there, and it's going to sit there, and it's going to get filled if the price goes that low, if it goes around. And that's basically how you get around the Coinbase fees. The look is still pretty similar to GDAX. The one big improvement, one thing that I'm happy about, is that you can now zoom in and out on the chart, which you couldn't do that before. Not to say that the charts are really that good anyway, but you can at least zoom in, zoom out. I usually use tradingview.com if I really want to get into some technical analysis. If I really want to get into some technical analysis when it comes to Bitcoin cryptocurrencies, I'm using tradingview.com. But if you are using Coinbase, you can now zoom in and out on the chart, which is, it's a nice little bonus. I wish they allowed you to actually draw lines on there. You cannot draw lines. You can put the EMAs on there. I got the 12 and the 26 EMA. You can't adjust that, but at least you have the option to put the EMAs on there. So that's the one kind of big upgrade for the chart itself. Everything else is pretty similar. You got the order book over here on the left. You got the open orders down here. You got your fills over here on the right. Now, what's it's almost like history. Like, it's so nostalgic. I can go over here and look at this. Selling Bitcoin at $18,000. That was a long time ago. A long time ago. It didn't sell very much, but still, I sold a little bit of Bitcoin when it was $18,000. It's like I was a part of history. I was a part of the history of Bitcoin selling above $18,000. I was a part of that. I was there that day. It was fun. But let's get back to what's actually going on with the chart. Now, one cool thing is, let's say, like I said, I want to buy Bitcoin. And what I can do is I can actually click over here on the order book. Can I click on the chart? I can actually click on the chart as well. If I click on the chart at certain prices, let's say, okay, let's go to the 5-minute chart here, and I want to buy here at this support. I'm going to click 6,564. It's going to pop up here on the limit price, and then I can put a maximum amount. I can do that right there. Boom. I can buy by clicking on the chart. I can also click on the actual order book to buy, to sell. If I want to buy, I click on the green side. If I want to sell, I'm clicking on the red side on the top there. Got the sell up top, the buyers on the bottom. Gives you guys an idea. Also, it's going to kind of show where the buyers are, where the sellers are, because you can see there's a bunch of people trying to buy Bitcoin down there at the 6,558 area. Okay, it gives you a little idea. Okay, there's a lot of support there. You can also use a stop limit order. So let's say I got a couple Bitcoins, and I'm watching the chart right now, and I don't want Bitcoin to go below $6,562. I'm going to click here on the chart. I'm going to put that I don't want to sell my Bitcoin there. My stop price is going to be $6,561 for my sell. I'm going to put that I want to sell my 2 Bitcoin if it drops below $6,561. So one thing you need to be careful of, if it does drop below the $6,561 area, it's going to turn into a market order. So it might actually drop all the way down here like this candle here, down to this $6,500 area. It's not going to guarantee that you're going to get filled right there at the $6,561 area. That's the big difference between a limit order and a market order. Now, with a limit order, it doesn't mean you're going to get filled 100%, but it means you will not get filled lower. Let's say that you're trying to sell, all of a sudden the price drops below your limit order and you don't get filled. That's not good, but at least you're not going to get sold off. But at least you're not going to get marketed out and maybe get $100 or $200 drop out of nowhere if the market really craps out. Now, you could also, have trouble if it doesn't come back up, but normally I always use limit orders when I'm buying and selling. It kind of just gives me that security where I might not want to overpay. Same thing if I'm trying to buy with a stop order. I've never really bought with a stop order on the way up, but maybe some people do it. It gives you guys an idea. Just got the market order. Obviously, the market order is just going to buy whatever the exact price is right then and there, and you're going to pay a fee for that as well. When you're buying and selling with the limit order, you're not going to pay any fees as long as it's a limit order and you're making the market. You can Google what a limit order is and making the market if you're really want to learn more about that. But overall, pretty much everything is the same. You can also change it up now. You got the dark. We got the light. Oh, that thing's bright. So you got a couple different options there with the themes. If you want to change them around, I'm going to keep it there on the classic because it just looks classy. And you know me, I'm all about that classic. Overall, it's very similar to the GDAX platform. Maybe it's a little updated in terms of just like the overall look and kind of functionality. Not sure if it's going to work any better when the actual market starts to crash. If it does start to crash, last year we had some problems when the market was crashing and GDAX would crash as well. And so that's something to think about. I'm not sure that Coinbase Pro is going to be any better. Maybe it will be, maybe it won't be. We'll see. But overall, it'll give you an idea of just kind of what there is, what to do. Right now, we only got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash on there as well. But I think really the big upgrade here, the big thing to talk about is that you can zoom in and out on the chart. Kind of the one thing that I'm happy about. It's one upgrade that they finally did that's going to be a little nicer. But I still wish they would have made the charting software just a little bit better. You got a billion-dollar company that could make charts just a little bit easier to read, buy, and sell, and add some lines on and stuff. So there it is, checking out Coinbase Pro today. Like I said, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing very, very different, but it's new. It's something to talk about, and maybe somebody out there will enjoy and learn something from this video. So there it is, Coinbase Pro.